awesome method today to make 100 per hour, and even up to, I know this sounds crazy, but up to 1,000 or even more per hour sometimes. And it's called voices.com. Actually, when I first started a long time ago, I was able to make a lot per hour very easily from sites like this. And we didn't even have a platform as good as voices.com. Voices.com represents basically the high end of a site that's going to offer you gigs and jobs, and companies actively looking to hire you to use your voice, and they're going to pay you, $80 per hour up to 100 or more per hour, and you can just basically do voice samples and give them voice samples and record the work that they want you to do and make money from this. Very, very simple, okay? Now, I'm not going to say it's easy until you use the methods that I'm going to talk about right here. So voices.com, there's a lot of platforms out there similar. You can look those up as well. But here, basically, you want to make a sample of your voice that represents and caters to each of the different categories out here. So different categories. I'll tell you two of my favorites are sales and internet video. So sales specifically is the category in the business department, and then there's also internet video. These basically, some of these make a lot of money. So if you can put a sample for each of these actually using your voice. Each of these, also, have a family member do their voice, so you have a wide network. So when a lot of these companies or people that are looking to pay you, when they search, okay, and they find you coming up, they're gonna have there's gonna be a better chance of them hiring you and paying you up to 1,000 per hour. Okay, so internet video as well as business, these make a lot. Okay, just keep that in mind. Another thing is what you can do is you can find someone, okay, as if you were the company. Look at them and see, for example, who's hired them before by clicking on their routine, clicking on their profile inside, and then just letting this load up. But yeah, really, you wanna create a sample for each of the categories here. And when you create for each of the categories, you're gonna maximize your chances of being found. Any languages that you can do. So this is really, really valuable because I think a lot of companies want this. So, okay. We want to, make sure you have as many methods as you can for deliverability, the payment terms. Make sure you fill all this out, and you want to look at their reviews. Okay, actually, this person maybe not doesn't have those reviews, but you want to look inside the reviews, and there's companies that will allow. Okay, so let's go to this person right here. So. Right here, you can go to reviews right here, and you can look at some of these companies. You can contact them directly, and what you can say to them is this. You want to say to them, hey, listen, I've noticed that you've hired people similar to myself, and you show them your voice resume, and then you say, you know what, if I'm very proactive about this, show them you're proactive and say, listen, if you ever need voiceovers for anything else, please let me know right away. And you're going to maximize your chances of them contacting you instead of finding someone else for the similar voice type, okay? So you can contact them in so many other ways, just through all these methods. So let's go back to the front page right here, and I'm going to just show you another method to optimize this so you can get paid as much per hour as possible from this. So we can also basically make ourselves high up on the search rankings for a certain term, okay? And so the way to do that, not only talk about the keywords inside, but also another thing is you want to have your samples be basically rated. Get a couple friends rating them, okay? Also, using another process that I love to have is using a VPN and getting a couple friends through the VPNs to basically have to rate you. I'm not suggesting you try to game the system, but at least make yourself, because you're good and you deserve that. Getting paid up to 1,000 per hour. You want to be able to have as much exposure as possible. So get your friends to vote for you. Use a VPN to vote for yourself and get yourself high up on the search engine. That's another trick to really ensure you get paid as high as possible by increasing your visibility within voices.com.